The Black Gatekeeper, Morpheus, Morgan, and Mordo. What do these three fictional characters have in common? They are all gatekeepers. A gatekeeper is a person who controls access to a place, a person, or knowledge. I've noticed over the years that I keep seeing black people play this role in television and film. It happens too often to merely be a coincidence. Are these works of fiction trying to tell us something? I believe so. For my first example, let's look at Morpheus from the movie The Matrix. In this movie, humanity has been enslaved and placed into an artificial reality. The main character, Neo, knows that something is off about the world. He's searching for the truth, but it's not until he meets Morpheus that things become clear. Morpheus is the gatekeeper to the knowledge of what the Matrix is and the role Neo is destined to play in it. Morpheus is also the gatekeeper on how to escape the Matrix into the real world. And he is the gatekeeper who brings Neo to meet the Oracle, who tells Neo what he needs to hear to become the One. All three roles of the gatekeeper are fulfilled by Morpheus. Morgan from The Walking Dead is my next example. In this show, Rick Grimes gets shot while on duty as a police officer and falls into a coma. While in a coma, the zombie apocalypse happens and civilization completely collapses. When Rick wakes up in the hospital, he has no idea what has happened to the world. It is not until he meets Morgan that he's given the knowledge of what has happened to humanity and how to defend himself from the zombies. The last example I have for you is Mordo. This character is a gatekeeper in the Marvel movie Dr. Strange. After Dr. Strange injures himself, he tries multiple experimental surgeries to fix his hands so that he can continue his work as a neurosurgeon. All of these attempts fail. And as I'm recording this, I just remembered that there's another black gatekeeper in this film. The physical therapist that's helping Dr. Strange tells Dr. Strange about a paraplegic who regains the use of his legs, something that is thought to be impossible. When Dr. Strange finds the former paraplegic, he tells him that he learned how to heal his body and regain his ability to walk with his mind in Kathmandu, Nepal. So after he arrives in Nepal, Mordo saves Dr. Strange from getting mugged by a group of men. Mordo then takes Dr. Strange to the school for the mystic arts called Kamar-Taj and allows him to enter. Mordo is the gatekeeper who shows and allows Dr. Strange to enter the place to meet the Ancient One, who, much like the Oracle in the Matrix, teaches Dr. Strange the mystic arts. Morpheus, Morgan, and Mordo all have Mor as the root of their name. Now we know from history that it was the Moors who were responsible for bringing Europe out of the Dark Ages. Now the fact that we have this root word of Mor in all three of these characters leads me to believe that the writers are aware of a truth that they're trying to tell us subtly. The descendants of the Moors are still around to this day. They call themselves Black or African American, but in truth, most of us do not realize who we are and who we descend from. So movies and television shows are able to portray these characters right in our faces, and it goes over our heads. The Black Gatekeeper. Let me know what are the films that you've seen that shows this role being played by us. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ron's Library and Ideas, where you'll find more videos like this and more information about who you truly are and what you are truly capable of.